What is going on, everyone? It is MrWARNINGhazard with another upload to this channel, and today I am bringing you a video on all of the interactions in each Call of Duty map, Call of Duty Ghosts. So we are starting off with Prison Break. So the very first interaction spot on Prison Break is this tree. Now once you shoot it, you'll notice hit markers and the tree will fall down, and then that is a really easy way to get up here to this little hill spot instead of having to go all the way around to that bridge. Now there's actually one more interaction spot on this map, and if you go over here, you will notice this pile of logs. So whenever you take a Simtex or a grenade, chuck it at it, it'll blow up and the logs will fall down onto the creek. Now this is just kind of pointless because normally you're not even going to kill anyone with that. It's just kind of a cool effect. Let's go to the next map. Alright, we are on the map Octane now, and there are actually several interactive spots. So let's go ahead and go to the first one. Now up here, this is kind of two buildings. You got this little thing right here connecting the two, and as you can see, there's skulls. Now there's actually multiple of these across the map. As you can see, there's one there, and there's a couple over there. Once you get up to these, you'll see press and hold X or square to breach. So if you hold that down, you place C4 and it blows up. So this will give you a little advantage right here, and so that way you won't be out in the open. And then once again, same thing with here, but you can also go down here and throw it up and then go like that, and it'll blow up, and then that will be there, so you actually don't have to breach it. Now the next spot is actually pretty cool. Now this will happen on every single game, and you can access this spot right here from both sides. Once you see there's two skulls on each thing, you walk up to it and then you can breach it. Now what's inside is really cool. Once you breach it, oh, here's a little care package, and then you can get this, place it down, and now you got a free care package, and that will happen on every single game. So you can actually go and do this, and you can get a free care package every single time. Another thing is that there's this gas station right here, and you can go ahead and shoot these gas tanks. Once they blow up, this right here will fall. Now this might not sound like it does much, but it actually kind of does. So at the start of the game, if you spawn over there and you shoot those, people will be running out here and you're shooting it, and then all of a sudden it actually falls, and it will kill you if it drops on you. So now I think we are done with Octane. Alright guys, so now we are on the map Tremor, and there is a couple of spots on this. However, it's not really interactive spots, it's more or less dynamic map spots where things will change in the map. And as you know, this map is called Tremor, and we will get to that later on. So just watch this cop car, and that telephone pole comes down and smacks it, and it smashes it just like that. And you can actually climb up on the pole like so, and it's actually an object. You can't actually just walk right through it. So that is kind of a cool little thing that they've done, and I'm pretty sure if it comes down on you, then it will kill you. And then the next interactive or dynamic spot on this map is this right here. As you can see, there's like a little crease coming through here, and it looks like the asphalt is all tore up, and we'll just wait and see what happens. Alright, here we go. As you can see, it's kind of rumbling the map, and it looks like that thing right there came up out of the ground, and then we have a little pipeline with a fire in it. Now if you walk over this, it'll actually damage you just like that, and it will kill you pretty dang fast. But that fire will eventually go out, and you'll just see gas coming out of it. But once you shoot the gas, or that thing right there, it'll come back. So watch this. See that little gas right there? Go ahead and shoot it, and fire goes back again. So once again, these are more or less dynamic spots on this map instead of interactive spots. Once again, this is on the map Tremor. Alright guys, so now we are on the map Freight, and this one actually has a lot of interaction spots on this map. So as we go to the right here, you will see this locked door. If you knife it, or if you shoot it, it will come open. And then you got this little tunnel down here, and this is actually a really good spot to get kills. And then right up here, there's a door. If you press this, you'll see that will come across, and the door will close. Then you can open it back up just like that, and then you can walk out. And there's actually another control on the other side, so a lot of people just go back and forth opening and closing that stupid thing. The next one is right here. You have a control right there, and then another control right there, and it does the same thing. It just opens and closes. Alright, so the next one is right up here. If you go through this little cargo thing, you can shoot that, it will open, and then you can go right down through here. And so that is a good way to get into that. The next one is right over here. Once again, control, control, open and close, and you can actually go out before it closes automatically, and it'll stop once it sees you, but then it'll continue on going. The next one is right here. Go ahead and press that. Then you can open it back up. And then there's another control right there. And then the last one is right here. Another control and another control. So this is on the map Freight, and it has a lot of interactive spots. Alright, this next one is on Whiteout, and once again, it is more or less a dynamic map rather than an interactive map. And if you get a field order complete, which is those blue briefcases, if you complete one of those, you get a care package. And then if you get a satellite crash out of the care package, you will see this big white thing come down and hit right over there. And if you are near it, your screen will go completely white and you will be blind, and it will EMP all the enemies nearby, and it just makes this thing black right around in this area right here. So that is kind of cool. Just know that if you see a big white thing coming down and crashing right here, just know that that's what it is. Alright, this next one is on Stormfront, and it is more or less an interactive map. So if you come over here, you will notice this elevator. And then if you walk in, you can press X or square, the doors will close, and you can kind of see through them, and it will take you to the next floor. Once you get up here, you can get out, and you can also shoot through that right there. That stuff. You can shoot through it. So that is a pretty good way to get some kills. Alright, this next one is on the map Siege. So if you come over here into this little tunnel area with all the minecarts and all of that, and if you come over here, there's a little operations room up in here, and there's actually a control. So you can access it from there or just jump over that. You'll see this control right here. Hold X or square to move train car. So once you press that, you will notice, see that train car right there? It is moving on these little tracks. So you can use this for cover or whatever you want, and it will not run over you, which I am surprised it don't. I think it should kill you, because I think that would be pretty cool. Just have someone running right through here, press that, and they just die just because it touches them. I think that'd be hilarious, and then it just stops right there. So that is kind of an interactive little spot on Siege. Now, on to the next one. Alright, this next one is on the map Warhawk, and just like on the map Freight, you have these two iron gates. If you knife them or shoot them, they will open from either side. Next off, if you go over here into this little cafe place, you will notice another one of those skulls. So, if just like on Octane, those skulls, and then you can have this right here. You can breach it from either side or just throw a Simtex on either one, and you have this little room right here that's open, and you can just hide in it and all of that. Now, as you can see, missiles are coming down, and you don't want to get hit by those because they will kill you. So this little part is kind of like Tremor, where the map is dynamic. Alright, this next one is on the map Sovereign, and just like Whiteout, if you complete a field order, which is one of those blue briefcases, and you call in the care package and you actually get this thing called Sabotage, it'll have like a Grim Reaper looking thing on it, and you call it in, something right here will blow up and there will be a brown, orangish looking gas all the way throughout this map, about 7 foot high or so, and it is really hard to see and it's a pain in the butt. So if you get that, it kills everyone around that place right there, because that is where it blows up, and then you get screwed over because of all the brown gas. This next one is on Overlord, and just like Freight, it has interactive doors. So if you come through here, you can go ahead and shut and open the door just like that. This next one is on the map Stonehaven, and if you go to this castle, you'll notice this gate right here, and if you go ahead and shoot it, it will fall, and it only takes 1 bullet, so you can actually trap people in there and force them to go different ways in order to exit it. However, if they have an explosive, they can throw it and it'll actually make a little opening to where they can get in or get out. So this is on the map Stonehaven. This is actually really good for search and destroy. I do it all the time, and it's one of the first things I do. I come down there, shoot that, and enter in over there, and usually someone will be throwing an explosive, and they pretty much just wasted their explosive because I'm getting ready to kill them. Alright, so now we are on the map Chasm, and if you go over here to this one side and go up top all the way to the left and kind of toward the back, you'll notice this little elevator shaft. Well, it used to be elevator, and there's the shaft, but you can actually walk over it like this, back and forth, and that's a pretty good spot. However, you can actually shoot these ropes, as you can see right here. It'll drop down, and now it's kind of down there, so you can use it up here, or you can go ahead and jump from it down here. However, if someone throws a nade and gets stuck like that, boom, they're gone. So that is on the map Chasm, so if someone's camping in there, you can actually chuck the nade and they will completely fall. Alright, so now we are on the map Flooded, the worst map ever in Call of Duty by far, and as you can see, you can drown by freaking water because your character does not know how to swim. Also, on these cars or buses, whatever that's in this water, it'll start to sink. That is as far as it'll sink, but once you get off, it'll start to come back up. Once again, this is on Flooded, the worst map ever in Call of Duty history. Alright, the very last one is on Strike Zone. Now, if you get a KEM strike, which is kind of like the Moab, and you call it in, it'll kill everyone. However, it will change up the routes and everything of the map. So, as you can see, I actually posted a video of this a while back of me with the Bulldog shotgun, and someone actually got the KEM strike and they called it in. It changed up everything on the map. I mean, you could still see that it was Strike Down or Strike Zone, but it was really changed. So the very last one, which is DLC, which not everyone has yet, is Free Fall, and it has dynamic maps, and throughout the game routes will change as the tower falls and shifts. So that will wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please give me a rating down below because this video took a while to make. So once again, I hope you enjoyed, and please leave a comment down below of how you liked it, and hopefully you guys will stick around because I will be making more Call of Duty Ghost videos in the future. So click on one of the videos on the screen if you haven't seen them yet, and hopefully you guys stick around, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. So adios.